The laughter rang in my ears, but there is nothing merry about it, filled with malice and jeers. Go on. Ah, what's wrong? Too much of a wimp. You're meant to be the boss woman, can't you do it? Too weak. I freeze, standing between my boyfriend and his men. They are torturing someone who I don't even recognize in his wolf form, but what else is new? This is the usual for them. I always tried to ignore his ways and stayed out of his business, trying to focus on the good in him instead, but today, they expect me to join in with their sick games. I don't want to do this. Staring at the bloody mass on the ground, my stomach churns. This was not meant to happen. Just pull the trigger. His voice is devoid of emotions, his cold murky eyes meet mine as he holds the gun out to me. I'm not so sure about this, this wasn't what you told me. I reply calmly, despite the way my stomach is twisting with nerves. Not even for me, my little pet? He tilts his head, looking at me whilst the rest of his friends spur me on. I stare at the gun, trying to think how I got here. But I don't know when I fell into this toxic relationship. I'm not someone who needs sympathy, I was never one who couldn't sleep at night because of my demons. I was always carefree, unbothered, and wild. I loved to have fun, crush on the good-looking boys in my class or whatever hot alpha crossed my path. But now, I find myself tossing and turning, trying to push the nightmares my so-called boyfriend has pulled me into. Please, come on, let's forget this. I try to shrug it off, wrapping my arms around his neck and hoping he listens. His scent fills my nose, mixed with the smell of cigarettes and drugs. His hand stroked my waist and I tried to remember the man I had fallen in love with. Where has he gone? Forget what? Oh, yeah, forget what he called you? Let me rephrase that, little pet, you don't want to be an outcast, do you? The outsider. The odd one out. The freak? His tone is a cold sneer as his eyes burn into mine. Freak. My heart thumps as I stare at the bloody wolf on the ground. I'm not a freak. I am Azura Rain Westwood, daughter of the previous alpha of the Blood Moon Pack. Even though I was a child born in a way that played with the very laws of nature, I'm not a freak. I should be dead, but I'm not.